Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me. I had so many of you ask me about the little snowman and how I did him, so I'm going to show you how I did him. I will break this up because the first part is outlining, and if you tuned into my other video for the Grinch hand, then you've probably seen that too. I'm going to be using 2 millimeter and 3 millimeter rhinestone chain. I got this from Temu, and I got this from Temu as well. This is 2 millimeter, little bitty. But I'm going to be using vitrograph glass for the hands, and I'm going to be using floral wire for the mouth, and I'll use a little piece of stained glass for the nose. So let's get going. I'm going to be outlining the most of the body with the bigger chain. And yes, I forgot my big scissors. I tried to remember everything, getting everything together so I wouldn't have to get up and do that, but forgive me please. So, so we will do this first, and you're counting for the arms. So what I did, in case you haven't seen any videos, I got this frame from Goodwill. I took it apart, cleaned it, took the glass out and put glue around it, and then put the glass back in. Glued it some more, waited 48 hours, and then I put tape on it just to make sure I don't have any resin leaks. And then I went to clip art, free clip art, and I found the snowman I wanted, and I printed him out, and I taped him to this to the back of the frame. So that's how I did that. I think I paid 99 cents for the frame at Goodwill. So then you want to outline with the chain, allowing that room up there for the arms. I like to use this little tool here. It helps me be able to follow the line a little better. There we go. Alright. And I'll get it up here. And we're going to snip it right there. Alright. And then I'm going to come up here and I'm going to cut one little piece to fit in between the scarf and the hand. I will cut just one out and put it right there. And then on the other side, I think that it has enough room for 2. So I'm going to cut 2. For this side. Now I decided to go with a smaller millimeter chain for the scarf. Doing that just like this. And I'm sure that Now that I have this, I'm going to move this back a little bit. Probably should have did this one first anyway. Put that on there. Sometimes it'll bend. This is not wanting to be bendy for some reason. Something on it. Okay. This may be boring. I may have to do this and come back. It's not wanting to cooperate very well. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is get all this outlined with this chain. And then I'll come back and I'll show you that I fix it with, I adhere it a little bit with clear Elmer's glue so that it doesn't move before I put the resin on. So let me get it outlined and then I'll come back. Okay, we're back. I have it all lined out. Now what we're going to do is we're going to fix his little mouth. And for his little mouth, I'm using floral wire. 24 gauge floral wire. It's very tiny, but that's what I'm using for his mouth. I got it from Amazon. And I cut off a piece. It's hard to pick up. I cut off a little piece and bent it, put it there, and then I cut a little piece for the ends of the mouth. This one's a little straight, and this one's a little crooked. So I can turn it over. Headed the wrong, there it goes. There we go. Now, for his arms, I'm using Vitrograph glass. I get it from G&L Glass off of Etsy. And I snipped off 2 little pieces. And you just stick it in there like it does not want to go. There it goes. And for his other piece, oh, dropped it off too hard. To lay down. There we go. And then I just put another little piece. As the little branch. There we go. There we go. Oh, you little bugger. Vitrograph glass is curly, so it has a tendency to roll a little bit. Okay. Now, on his I didn't want stars on him, so I've got these little black buttons. I got them at Hobby Lobby. They had a big button sale. And I got these little bitty buttons at Hobby Lobby. And I'm going to be using these for his buttons and his coal. How's the song go? 2 eyes made out of coal. There we go. Now, for his nose, shoot, I forgot to put his nose over here. For his nose, I'm going to be using a little piece of stained glass. Give me a minute, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I use my little nippers and I cut a little piece of stained glass for his nose. I had a big piece and I just nipped it with tile nippers. Miss Linda teaches you how to use these puppies on Crazy Glass Lady. She taught me how to use them. So anyway, I do that. Then what I want to do is I want all this stuff to stay still until I'm ready to put resin on it. And so what I do is I put a little bit of Elmer's glue on there. It doesn't take long to dry if you don't put a whole bunch on. But I put it on there so that it'll adhere things down while I'm trying to. I don't want it to float around. Sometimes it can float around with resin. So I like to do it this way. And if you use this Elmer's glue, it does dry clear and it doesn't interfere with resin. That's the nice thing. What I do is just put a little dab of do you and let it get it'll dry. It doesn't take that long to let it dry, and once it dries, then I'll be able to put the crushed glass in there and the resin. So we'll be back when it dries so that we can put the crushed glass in. I'll be back. Okay, we're back. So I think it's dry enough to do what we need to do. So first off, I'm going to be putting some of this Ashland decorative filler. This is the clear. It's sort of like a mirrored silvery clear, but I'm going to use it for the white. If I can put it inside there and not all over the place. Don't fret if you get it everywhere, because you can always come back with a piece of tape and get it out of the places that you don't need it. But we're going to put it in there. This little tool comes in handy too. To get it up off there. I do like to pile it up a little bit to make it a little bit three-dimensional. And I will be removing the picture behind it. Once I get the resin on and give it time to cure. We can pull the picture off the back. And you just put the little glass pieces in there. You don't want to run into a big long piece. I love this little tool. I think I got it at the Dollar Tree. Ran into some wet glue there. Oh well, it's dry enough to do what I want it to do. Get it away from the stuff there. I had a little pocket of not dry glue there. Bummer. Alright, let me turn on this glaring light and I'll be back. Okay, sorry about that. So I went ahead and filled it in because it's being booger. So I definitely want to put red in the scarf this time. I did blue last time, but I want red this time. And you just put your little glass in there inside that outline rhinestone. And like I said, I do make it a little bit taller than the rhinestone to give it a 3D effect. And this red is the decorative filler from Ashland, but I painted this with red Tamiya paint because I couldn't find red, so I used Tamiya paint. It's for Tamiya. And if you do the translucent red is what the name of this is. But I got this off of Amazon. And I spray painted that clear decorative filler and to make red. Alrighty. I think that we've got just about all of it filled out where we want it. Okay, I have a light. I know it's a little dark, but it puts a glare on it. I'm sorry for the glare, but I wanted to see if I have everything filled in like I need it. And I do need a few more pieces. There we go. All right. So now all I need to do is to put on the resin. So I'm going to mix up some resin and I will be back. Okay, I'm back. We're going to put some resin on this guy. First I just drizzle it over the glass. Trying to make sure you get every little piece covered so that it doesn't fly off when you pick it up. Get it on there with your make sure you get it everywhere. Alrighty. Let me wipe off that little spillage there. Alright. And I put a little torch over that, get some of them bubbles out of there. And all it is now is just a matter of waiting for that to cure. Let me see if I can pull this thing off here maybe and let you see what it looks like without the tape underneath that, without the picture. Oh, tore his arm off. Alright. And when it cures, I'll be back. There's not any demolding because what you see is what it's going to be. But that's pretty much how to do it. I will come back and show you when it's cured though to finish this out. And I'll see you then. Well, he's cured
I did add some buttons on there to mimic snowflakes, and I put a little white Starfire glass on here to put even snow. But since he's all cured, we can take off his tape. See if I can do this one-handed and not mess anything up. But I think he came out very cute. Very, very cute. But I really appreciate everyone that's watching my channel. And if you haven't subscribed, now would be a great time. But if you liked the video, I would appreciate it if you would like it and comment on it. Give it a thumbs up, so it will help me grow my channel. I'm gonna have to get something to get back there, but he's done. He looks very cute. But anyway, I hope you did enjoy it. I hope that I showed you something that you didn't know, and I can't wait to the next adventure. And y'all have a blessed day and be safe, and that I hope all of your projects come out great, and that we learn something together again. Have a great day. Bye.